Welcome back, friends. Today I have been guided to channel the 8D Urmah Collective. And I'll just do a little toning and get started here. We are the 8D Urmah Collective. And we bring you a message of peace, a message of freedom, a message of joy for life, the beautiful existence that you get to take part in on planet Earth. You get to decide how your reality looks based on your perception. You get to decide how you would like to feel, how you would like to think, how you would like to act, and thus create your reality accordingly. You get to decide who you are, what is true for you. And what is it time to release? And we would always suggest seeing yourself through your higher self perspective. To gain insights to see how your higher self sees you, how Source sees you, how we and other beings in other dimensions see you. We see you as powerful creator beings, each an aspect of Source, a unique aspect. And it is so beautiful to witness the interplay of aspects of Source. When you cooperate, when you work in harmony, when you love each other, and of course, we are not talking about romantic love here, but unconditional love for one another. And this is how you find peace, freedom and enjoyment. To greater and greater levels on your path on earth. You can remain aware of the human ego's disposition while still seeing another with unconditional love. And by this we mean take every situation on a case-by-case basis. Seeing another with love does not mean sacrificing yourself for them, giving endlessly to them, or acting as you would call friendly on earth. You can unconditionally love someone while remaining neutral and not engaging with the human ego. This is why it is so important to trust what you receive from within, so that you may have the smoothest ride possible there on earth. And this in itself is a process of learning to notice when you are receiving intuitive guidance, and then trusting it and acting upon it. And you all receive this guidance in the way that is best for you and your unique path. And so in the beginning, it may be a bit rocky as you are learning to decipher what is intuitive guidance and what is simply beliefs or programs, or fear making an appearance in any form. But the more you work at it, the more you move forward, the better you will get at it. It is just like with a game or a sport on your planet. The more you practice it, the better you will be. The easier, more effortlessness. You will almost know what to do before it even happens. And many of you will reach that point. All it takes is practice, a willingness to listen, a willingness to trust, and a willingness to take action, which sometimes may not be doing anything at all. And one thing you can trust: for every interaction, for every human being you will ever see on planet Earth, it is all assisting you in coming home to who you truly are. It is all assisting you in living your best life possible. Yet it is up to you to see it in this light, to see it as an opportunity to be more of your true self. Perhaps it is an opportunity to choose peace. Perhaps it is an opportunity to choose compassion, to choose grace, to choose love. And you will know the best choice for you by how it feels. It will feel very good to you. And do not be dismayed if you make a choice and it does not feel so good. That is all part of the learning process. It is all a part of your path. You have done nothing wrong. You are simply receiving feedback so you may make a different choice next time. And perhaps this choice would be to listen to your guidance, to trust it, and take action on it. You may start with small things. And you may start with also noticing what in fact is your intuitive guidance and what are simply programs and patterns that you are becoming aware of, that you may release. Trust that as you move forward, this whole process gets easier and easier, clearer and clearer. Yet it is up to you to take the first steps. When you start something new for the very first time, it always takes a while before you reach proficiency with it. And because you have lived your entire lives, for some and most of them for others, depending on where you are on your path and your age, of course, it can take a while to move into this new way of operating in the world. But as you do, you will find so much peace, so much freedom, and enjoyment on another level. For you will be present, trusting in what you receive, knowing that that is the optimal path for you. And you simply need to move forward in that direction. We wish you all very well. With bountiful, unconditional love. Your friends, the Urmah. All right, here I am. We can do a little body movement. And as always, do some grounding here. Let's send a cord from our root chakra to the core of Mother Gaia. And we feel for when we reach the core and when we feel that supportive energy coming back up. Supporting us on our path, supporting us in all that we do. Whew. So, yes. What a message, what a message. This one I did catch more of. That when we trust our guidance, what we're receiving from within, and we're receiving that from within all the time, yet often we just don't listen to it, or we listen to the beliefs or programs instead of it. So it's kind of like lowering the volume on the beliefs and programs as we become aware of them, as we let go of them, so that we can actually hear that inner voice, that we can feel, and we can really tune into what we're receiving. And for me, I receive signals in my head. I feel vibrations. I think it's been referred to as like a psychic tower. And so this is very helpful. It's like wearing a headset where I can feel different signals. But I also receive in all different ways. And so it's trusting what we're receiving. Because when we can do that, all of a sudden we don't have to think so much about everything, because we'll just know that what we're receiving is the best path forward for us. But as the Urmah mentioned, this does take time, and because of programming, and because often what we receive may be different from that, we may doubt it or second guess it. And so we can practice with little things and see how they go. That's what I always suggest. Just practice with little things and see how it pans out. And then the more you go on, the more obvious this guidance becomes. And that is 100% true in my life. Like for me, I am way better at interpreting my guidance and even the signals, the vibrational signals now, than when I first awakened. Like when I first awakened, I was so full of fear that the vibrational signals, I had no idea what was going on. And so I feel like my higher self was trying to help me, but I had no idea what it meant. So it takes time, and of course I'm still honing it, and we will our entire lives, I feel. We'll get more and more clear on what we're receiving from within. But today the Urmah and myself are encouraging you to trust this process of listening to yourself. Because I know for me, my life has completely changed since I started listening to my inner guidance, and it is way, way, way better. Like infinitely better, I can say. And although the awakening process, it is brutal, it is difficult, realizing all these things we believed were lies, dealing with all the suppressed emotions, all the triggers, and facing all of this head on, and it's a lot. But the amazing thing is, once we move through it, we never have to experience it again. And we also now are equipped with something to share with our fellow humans. And this doesn't have to be through words. This could just be you in a group of people, and you're just chilling, you're just relaxed, you're just so comfortable and present, and your vibe is just so comfortable that everyone else feels a bit more comfortable. Everyone else just has a better time naturally, because you are in that present, relaxed state. And so we have so much influence on the reality, and can be so helpful simply by progressing on our path. Because of course, as I progress on my path, I find myself more relaxed and less tense. There's more clarity, less confusion, more trust, less doubt and worry. And all these things, the scale keeps moving in this direction that feels better and better and better. And so we are the beneficiaries of that life just is more enjoyable. Life is more peaceful, and we are much freer. We're not locked into these thought patterns, always worrying about what's next, or what this could happen or that could happen, because we're receiving guidance real time, and we trust in that and we act on that. So yeah, my friends, I am going to leave it there today, with so much gratitude to the Urmah and all of the beings and collectives that I've been channeling. Of course, if you'd like to read more, the galactic beings and collectives I channel are in the Channeling for Ascension series and the Diamond Collective series. And they are really the main 6 in the Diamond Collective series for the whole thing. And yeah, so that's available on Amazon. Links are in the description box. And with that, I will send you much love and blessings on your path, and I will see you tomorrow.